We know that outside of the accounting world, tax season isn't famous for its humor. But maybe we should be giving accountants a bit more credit. Show some interest in their work and stop them feeling under-depreciated. Taxes, it turns out, can be pretty funny after all. For that reason, we've put together a definitive list of all the accounting jokes and puns that could be used to make your tax friends and loved ones laugh. These jokes for accountants make a great message in or on the front of a greeting card. So, if you know someone studying for their CPA exam or going into the tax busy season, then a joke or pun may be the perfect thing they need to help them blow off some steam. Alternately, if one of your office colleagues in your accounting business is leaving, then these finance and accountants jokes are the perfect one-liners to make them feel appreciated. Welcome back to another episode of Facultive Station. Get involved and join the community by subscribing to the channel so you never miss any of our latest uploads. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the funniest accounting and finance jokes ever. Let's get into it. Welcome to the accounting department, where everybody counts. Where do homeless accountants live? In a tax shelter. A fine is a tax for doing wrong. A tax is a fine for doing well. What do you call an accountant with an opinion? An auditor. How does Santa's accountant value his sleigh? The net present value. Why are accountants so cool, calm, and collected? They have strong internal controls. What do you call a trial balance that does not balance? A late night. What do accountants suffer from that ordinary people don't? Depreciation. They say that two things in life are unavoidable: death and taxes. At least death only happens once. There are 2 steps to creating a successful accounting business. 1. Don't tell them everything that you know. 2. Redacted. For every tax problem encountered, there is a solution that's straightforward, uncomplicated, and wrong. What does an accountant say when getting on a train? Mind the gap. How do you know an accountant is taking a vacation day? He comes in after 8 a.m. and isn't wearing a tie. How many accountants does it take to screw in a light bulb? How many did it take last year? What do you call a financial controller who always works through lunch, takes 2 days holiday every 3 years, works every weekend, and stays until 10 p.m. every night? Lazy. What do you call an accountant without a spreadsheet? Lost. What do accountants like most about the weekends? They get to wear casual clothes to work. Children may be tax deductible, but they're still taxing. Why don't skunks have to pay taxes? They've only got 1 cent. Why do accountants make good lovers? They're great with figures. What do actuaries do to liven up their parties? Invite an accountant. It's an accrual world. Did you hear about the cannibal CPA? He charges an arm and a leg. Have you heard the one about the fun accountant? Me neither. If an accountant's wife cannot sleep, all she has to say is, "Dear, tell me about your day at work." What do you call an accountant without a calculator? Lonely. How can you tell if an accountant is extroverted? He looks at your shoes when talking to you instead of looking at his own. What's the difference between lawyers and accountants? Accountants know they're boring. Ever wonder why it's called a Form 1040? For every $50 you earn, you get 10 and they get 40. How do accountants manage to stay out of debt? They learn to act their wage. A woman went to a doctor who told her she only had 6 months to live. "Oh my God," said the woman. "What shall I do?" "Marry an accountant," suggested the doctor. "Why?" asked the woman. "Will that make me live longer?" "No," replied the doctor, "but it will seem longer." An accountant is having a hard time sleeping and goes to see his doctor. "Doctor, I just can't get to sleep at night," he says. "Have you tried counting sheep?" inquires the doctor. "That's the problem. I make a mistake and then spend 3 hours trying to find it." What is the definition of an accountant? Someone who solves a problem you didn't know you had in a way you don't understand. What is the definition of a good tax accountant? Someone who has a loophole named after him. Why do some accountants decide to become actuaries? They find bookkeeping too exciting. What's an accountant's idea of trashing his hotel room? Refusing to fill out the guest comment card. When an accountant is under pressure, they ask their boss to cut them some slack. When an accountant boards the train, they are always careful to mind the gap. What do accountants say when they're leaving? Calculator. What is every accountant searching for ultimately? The meaning of LIFO. What did the overworked accountant say to the other accountant? "I feel so under-depreciated." Accountants tend to mature very quickly because they know how to act their wage. Where there's a will, there's a tax shelter. Why does Santa like visiting the UK? He can claim gift relief. Why do accountant sheepdogs bring back more sheep than the farmer started with? Because they are asked to round them up. What do accountants love to receive as gifts? A set of glasses. Every single person in the accounting department counts. Where do accountants like to eat their lunch? In the canteen. If it's raining really hard, you can be sure to find your accountant hiding under the tax shelter. What is the slogan for being an accountant? Be all that you can be. With that, we've reached the end of today's episode, all about the funniest accounting and finance jokes ever. Which of the jokes in this episode did you find the funniest? Maybe you know some more you want to share with us. Get involved and let us know in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a thumbs up. Plus, if you want to see more fantastic finance and accounting content just like this, remember to subscribe to the channel and check out our other socials such as Instagram and TikTok that are listed in the video description. As always, thanks for stopping by and watching. See you again soon in the next one.